Guys, welcome to Excel tutorial channel again, and I hope you are fine in this pandemic. And today we will learn the not equal to in Excel. So with the not equal to, we use this operator that you can see on the screen, and we will calculate different values, or if two values are not equal to each other, we will find with the basic example to the advanced. We will cover various function in this video, like count ifs and if function, and you can also add as much as functions you want based on your working criteria. So keep watching this video because you're gonna learn much more in this video. If you haven't subscribed this channel, then do it, because we're gonna cover each and every aspects, or you can say working of Excel. So let's get started. So here we got the class 1 class 2 data. As you can see here, students name here, they have all given the papers and all have got the marks here, and here the class 2, which is the inferior to class 1, and we got the name here and also some absentees here. So we're gonna try new criteria in this worksheet, where we will cover so much about the student's name and not equal to values in this. So let's start the first criteria. So we will calculate, or we will know if the student names of class 2 or class 1 match to student class 1 or class 2. So in this first criteria, we will know how to, if student's name of class 1 is not equal to class 2. So to do that, it's very simple here. You need to just put it down here, click on the first value, not equal to operator here, and click on the second and click enter. Obviously it's true that John is not equal to green, it's obvious, but if we apply to all here, then you can find there are false value also. But if you want to wrap this up in a better way, because if you're gonna share this worksheet to someone else to analyze the data, so we will cover these errors only, we will cover only the errors, not the true part. To do that, we have also covered the if function. So with the if function, what we're gonna do is, we got the logical test here obviously, but the value if true, then we not gonna add anything just here, but value is false, we will add the error, or you can input any value you want here and just click the enter. You can see this is disappear, but the formula is there, so we will apply this formula to all. But you will only get the error value which you have put in your formula for those which are equal to each other. So Matthews are here is equal to Matthews. Both names cannot be in this same classes, right? And same go to the Lena in class 1 and class 2. So you can tell your analyzer, or you can say tell your worksheet recipient to delete this error or rectify this error and input other class name if the names are different. So we will delete this. So this is the basic example how to calculate. This can be applied to the numbers also if you want to do that, but it's the basic and the same thing, so we will skip that part. So next we will do the criteria based. So in this first criteria will be, we will compare class 2's marks of maths with the class 1 marks of maths. So how we're gonna do that? We're gonna find a difference between the marks of maths of Green with the difference of marks of maths of John. Usually how we do that? We do that here, minus this, right? Oh, so Green scored 11 more marks than John in maths, so which is good, right? But as you can scroll down here, you got the blank value, which is the absentee of that particular subject. So he didn't get the marks. If he got the 0, then you can apply the 0 here, but he was the absentee. Then it's very unfair to compare his or her marks with the kid, so we will skip that. But to skip that, if we apply to all here, you will get the answer, but you cannot compare the absentee with the marks getter, right? So what we're gonna do is, we will cover, or we will apply the logical function like if. Here, let me delete this. If. So first logical, what will the logical test is, this because this is our main operator here, main comparative basics, you can say, not equal to blank. This should not be equal to blank, or if you have values like absent here, you can put the values here however you like, right? This should not be equal to blank. If value is true, then if the value have something, right, then G3 minus the marks of John in maths, okay, sorry, so G3 minus, which is the marks of Green in maths, will be compared with the marks of John, which is B3 in maths. So value if true, we got, but if value is false, then we will input nothing, or you can add any error in this. So we have got that, and click the enter, we got the 11 obviously. But if we drag it down to all values, you can say this comparison won't be there, because she was absent or he was absent in the match that day, but he was there. He obviously, the kid wins, but we cannot compare like that. It's also based on your personal criteria or your work criteria, whatever your criteria is. So you can also put such criterias like this. Hope you get to know what I am gonna try to say until this or until now. So this is the way how to use if function with the not equal to here. So next what we're gonna do is, if you want to find like some student's name or some marks here should not be equal to something, okay, not equal to something, you can do that easily. Like I have example with the COUNTIF function, I want to find from this range, okay, criteria, what will be criteria, should not be equal to Lena. So I want to find how many entries are there in this range which is not equal to Lena. If I like this 5, obviously there are 6 here, so Lena is 1 in this particular range, so it will give me 6 minus 1 is equal to 5, which is that simple. So if we gonna part, this is the value we have given, right? But if you want to specify a cell, how you gonna do that? You cannot delete this and just click Lena here and you would get the answer, you will get the error, or you will get the whole number here, right? But if you want to input a cell here, like cell number F7, you need to close down the not equal to operator with the quotes, and then you need to add the AND operator, which is the AND symbol you can find on the shift plus 7 here. Then you got this, and you need to delete this operator here, quote unquote, however you want to say, and just click here. You got the 5, right? So here we cover how to enter your own specific value, or if you want to select a cell, you need to add the AND operator here and the cell number, which is this. So it's as easy as that. But obviously if you want to, this is the one criteria. If you want to add multiple criteria to it, then you can also do that with the help of which function? With the help of COUNTIFs. So what we're gonna do is, with the help of COUNTIFs, I want to find instead of F7, which is Lena, I will find the Matthews here. This is the criteria 1. I just want to find every value except these values, meaning every values we want to count in 2 ranges. First is the class 2 student's name, and second will be class 1. We want to find all the values except Matthews. So we will use the COUNTIFs with the AND operator, and here we got the F3 to F8 here. Now in the next criteria, which is the next argument of the COUNTIFs, we will select this range, and similarly quote and quote open, quote down, AND operator. If you want to specify the name, you can also do that here, A4, and you can close it down and click here. You can get the 5. There are 5 cells here and there which doesn't contain a Matthew value. Here you can also do the COUNTIF function like this, right? Here I close it down like that, and you can add operator, COUNTIF. Here you got the range and criteria, right? Also, and when we enter here, you got the 10 values, where in this cell and also in this cell there are 10 values except Matthews in your selected range. So hope you got to know how to use the not equal to operator in such functions. If you have similar scenario in your worksheet, then you can apply the same thing in your worksheet. So next will be the last function. Like this is all the COUNTIF and COUNTIFs, etc. But if you want to find like Let me total it down here, sum here, or I can just delete it. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the average of all these numbers here and here of all the subject, but the average should be for those who have attempted all the papers here. Okay, let me just enlarge this. Let me tell you one time more and repeat one time more. We're gonna find the average of John here, but obviously we cannot find the average of here because he was absentee in English paper, the green. Similarly, the lobe was absentees here. So we're gonna add the one logical operator where we need to not equal to those values which are absentees. There should be no averages of green, lobe and Joe. So next is what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the average of the particular student's name. Okay, we're gonna find the average of this by 3, but we cannot do by 3. Why? It will give us error because this values is not defined because he was absent, he or she was absent in that subject, right? So how we gonna we need to just find average of these two subjects, which is by 2, right? To do that, we need the average if function to find the averages only of the valid values, right? How to do that? Just input average if here. We will select the range like this. Okay, what will be the criteria is not equal to. So first we need to put the blank operator here, so 2 time quotes and 1 quotes to close down the not equal to operator, and here we close down like this. Here you go. So 45 plus 54 is 99. 99 average is 49.5, which is by 2. But if we keep on doing it like this, so these numbers are divided by 3, which is we got the average of 52, and this we got the 45, 45, 90, which is the average by 2, which is 45, and likewise like this. Therefore, hope you got the idea how to use not equal to operator in such scenarios. We have covered the count ifs, we have covered the average ifs and if, and all these logical operators from which you can leverage and use not equal to part. Hope you have liked this video. Hope you have understand something. If you have understand something from it, then please like this video. If you have doubts in your mind, then comment box is for you. And if you want to share this to your colleagues or you whomever in need, then you can share this video. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.